Hi everyone, this is a slightly different video from what I am used to uploading. This is a cautionary tale about not believing everything that you see online. In October 2022, me and my brother visited Rome. I have been there before, but I haven't tried all the Roman dishes and specialties that I wanted to. So this time, I did my research and I came prepared. I used Google, YouTube, and various blogs to find the best that Rome has to offer. I came across this foodtuber who tried the world's best carbonara. Side note, I have been following this creator for years and I've tried many of his techniques and recipes with very pleasing results, and some of the dishes were outright excellent. Having a lot of trust and respect for this foodtuber, I really wanted to try this carbonara for myself. So I went online and made a reservation for this restaurant, which by the way needed a credit card as a deposit. Fast forward to the evening that me and my brother tried the world's best carbonara. We were so excited. We had a very early lunch in order for our appetites to grow so that we will thoroughly enjoy this carbonara. Also, we had a couple of drinks before going that definitely jump-started our appetite. When we got there, no one paid attention to us, so we managed to pull a waiter and ask for a reservation. After checking his tablet for what seems an eternity, he finally found our reservation and got us seated. We proceeded to order these magnificent carbonaras, only to be told by the waiter that it will take some time to bring the carbonaras out and to ask us whether or not we would like a starter. We did an unorthodox thing and we ordered another pasta dish as a starter so as to sample some more things from the menu. It was fine, but nothing to write home about. And finally, the glorious carbonaras arrived. 40 minutes after the other pasta dish was served to us. I really don't know why would it take so long to prepare a couple of carbonaras. It's beyond me. However, we were tipsy, we were hungry, and our expectations were quite high. After all, the restaurant had thousands of good reviews on TripAdvisor, which is like European Yelp, on Google Reviews, and it was featured in multiple YouTube channels and online blogs. I really dislike criticizing other people, especially individuals who work in the food industry. Therefore, I apologize in advance for what I'm about to say. On the evening that we dined at this restaurant, the internationally famous chef who created this pasta dish was not present. So this task was left for his various chefs and cooks. I don't claim to be a pasta connoisseur or a carbonara expert. So what I'm about to say, take it with a grain of salt. This interpretation of the carbonara was abysmal. The spaghetti were not al dente. They were undercooked. Also, I understand that pepper is a crucial element in a carbonara. However, there was so much of it in this carbonara that it completely masked every other flavor. The dish was extremely salty, and the guanciale, the jowl bacon that Italians use in their carbonara, was burnt to a crisp. The carbonara also had a very funky animal-y smell, like sheep or goat. I don't know if this is because of the pecorino or the guanciale, but it still left this really bad aroma. All in all, this carbonara was terrible. It was inedible. The carbonaras were quite expensive and the portions were tiny. Yet, my brother and I forced ourselves to finish these carbonaras and we left. Needless to say that we left the restaurant hungry, frustrated, and disappointed. So, why did this happen? After all, we are two clueless Cypriots who were brought up in the same household and therefore we have similar tastes. 2. is due to the fact that we are not avid carbonara eaters or pasta connoisseurs. We both have tried various interpretations of the carbonara, including one the following evening at Osteria Fortunata, which really managed to amaze us. 3. Maybe it's because the restaurant was too busy. Actually, during that evening, less than half of the tables were occupied. 4. Maybe the kitchen staff were having an off day. Maybe they were tired or had a very busy week. You know, everyone makes mistakes. It's understandable. But I think it's due to the 5th reason. This can be attributed to our great expectations. I watched this YouTuber enjoy this carbonara, and I too wanted to experience pure carbonara nirvana. I dreamt about eating this carbonara for a whole month. So in my head, this carbonara was a mythical thing. The fact that the chef is so well known internationally also played its role in forming our expectations. I really respected this foodtuber's opinions and palate, and I will admit it, I was gullible. However, we were not the only ones who were so disappointed by this restaurant, and there were others like us who watched this show and went to this restaurant to try the carbonara, only to be disappointed as we were. But yet again, all these reviews paint a complete different picture from what we experienced. So what's the moral of the story? Don't trust what you see on the internet. When food is concerned, there isn't a universal best food. Also, this visit by the foodtuber to the celebrity chef's restaurant might have not been as serendipitous as they make it seem like. Even if there was no quid pro quo to promote each other's brands, another important fact remains. People have different tastes. Even world-class restaurants can disappoint you, and so can internationally acclaimed chefs. What can you do about it? Well, set your expectations low and try new things. If you like this video, check out this video on the history of margherita pizza.